In what ways does your media product use, develop and challenge forms and conventions of real media products? During our media project, we created 3 products: a music video, a digipack, and an album advert in the form of a poster. Our music video was made to the song Out of the Woods by Taylor Swift. Whilst making our products, we used, challenged and developed various codes and conventions, which I will now explore. The first music video convention we used is having the lyrics of the song represented visually throughout the video. We did this numerous times throughout, with examples including "Your necklace hanging from my neck," "Two paper aeroplanes flying," "To move the furniture so we could dance," and "We were in screaming colour." We felt this was an important convention to include, as the purpose of a music video is to highlight the song, so by visually representing the lyrics, we focus the audience's attention to them. We also felt this helped successfully convey the song's meaning, as we provided a visual aid to the story that the lyrics tell. We took inspiration for this from Gabrielle Aplin's music video for the song Panic Chord, where she visually represents the lyric "A leaf I picked, a birthday card I made." The next convention we used is the use of lots of close-up shots of the artist. These were very effective in showcasing the artist as they draw your attention to her. They also helped focus the audience's attention to the song's lyrics, as you are forced to pay more attention to what the artist is saying. Therefore, close-ups help successfully highlight the artist and song. Many music videos include close-up shots because of this reason. We were inspired by Ariana Grande's Break Free music video, which constantly cuts to close-up shots of the artist. We also used the music video convention of including the theme of looking. We incorporated this into our music video via 2 different techniques. In certain shots, the dancer can be seen dancing in front of a mirror, and therefore her reflection relates to the theme of looking. We also had our artist look directly into the camera when she was lip-syncing certain lines, which thus broke the 4th wall. We picked the lines that we felt best represented the song to do this, which again helped reinforce the song's message. For this, our inspiration came from Ellie Goulding's Beating Heart music video, where we found that looking directly down the camera could focus the viewer's attention on the song. Another convention of music videos is that they often contain fragmentation of the female body. We developed this particular convention as instead of the fragmentation being of our artist, it was of our dancer, who was never shown in full as each shot focused on a different part of the body. We found this to suit our music video better, as fragmentation is often used to sexualise artists, but this did not suit our brand image. Therefore, using fragmentation with the dancer helped create our video's dreamlike atmosphere, as the fragmentation focused your attention on the dancer's movement. Inspiration was taken from Katy Perry's Unconditionally music video, where we found that fragmentation of dancers could be effective in establishing the atmosphere and pace of the video, as her use of this technique also creates a dreamy mood. Most music videos contain an intertextual reference to something in pop culture, as this is another convention of music videos. This is something we challenged, as although we were inspired by a film in pop culture, this isn't explicitly stated in our music video. We took inspiration from the story of Alice in Wonderland, in which the character Alice is lost in a forest. This inspired our costume and props, and our woodland setting, as again we wanted to achieve a whimsical and ethereal atmosphere. The reason we challenged this convention is because there is no direct link between our music video and the story of Alice in Wonderland. We felt this would be more effective than explicitly featuring a link, as we didn't want to draw attention away from our song Out of the Woods. And we felt that including a shot that shows either the film or the book Alice in Wonderland could do this. A technical convention of music videos is that the editing should keep momentum, and we use this convention in our music video. Throughout our music video, the takes gradually get shorter as the song builds in pace. In the first verse, most takes last a whole bar. This halves to half a bar during the second verse, and finally a quarter in the bridge, where our song reaches its dramatic climax. This was very effective, as the gradual build-up of pace and momentum throughout our video ensured our video wasn't boring, as it felt it was telling a progressive story. We were inspired by Selena Gomez's Same Old Love music video, where the video begins with long takes but ends with short takes. We felt it was vital to show gradual build in pace throughout the video in order to maintain our audience's attention. Editing should be noticed in music videos, as it's an important part in creating a music video. This is another convention we used. Obvious editing techniques include montages of clips, a fade effect, and slow motion. These techniques were very useful in creating the pace of our music videos, and montages set a fast pace whilst the fade effect slowed it down. This visually represented our song's beat, which made our video effective at showcasing the song. Editing is noticeable in Taylor Swift's style music video, where the effects used help create the entire concept of the video. This taught us we shouldn't be afraid to use dramatic editing. This video also inspired our use of the superimposition of the trees over the shots of the dancer, as this music video uses a similar effect. Another convention we used was the long shots of our artists, as these can be useful in conveying an artist's prominence. This was especially useful during the woodland section of our music video. As within a forest setting the artist appeared as the main focus in a long shot, this helped highlight our artist as a music video should. It also conveyed her isolation, which is a key message of our song, as the artist feels trapped in a relationship. Again, Ellie Goulding's Beating Heart music video uses a long shot, as this also focuses the attention on her against the backdrop of her setting. As previously discussed, we also used the convention of breaking the fourth wall, as this focused the audience's attention on the song's lyrics, which helped highlight and showcase our song. This also helped us include the theme of looking. Music videos should also include lots of movement of the camera, which is another convention we included and therefore used. Movement is present throughout the whole of our videos. It provides the music video with a continual flow between shots, rather than the video feeling still and static. This made it more pleasing to watch, which made it more successful amongst our target audience. Movement could also be used to achieve particular effects. For example, for the line when the sun came up, the shot tilts up from the artist looking up to the sun. Therefore, movement can also be helpful in visually representing the song. We noticed how the camera was always moving in Little Mix's Black Magic music video, which is a successful pop music video. We used the convention that states dancers and actors should only be used to aid the star, and we made sure this was achieved in our music video. The dancer's face is never shown to convey that her inclusion in the video is purely to help form the video's dreamlike atmosphere. Similarly, the boyfriend character only appears within the narrative, whereas it's the woodland setting that features as the main setting in the video, and the artist is the only one who appears in this setting, which therefore makes her the main focus. We felt it was important to include these characters though, as again they help convey the story the song is telling. We took inspiration from Katy Perry's Unconditionally music video, which features lots of dancers and extras to help create the scene, yet Katy Perry remains the focus, as most shots feature her. A convention briefly used in our music video was the interaction between the beat of the song and characters in our video. We used this idea once during the bridge. The artist and boyfriend character are having an argument, where we show an interaction with the lyrics. For the lyrics, I walked out and said I'm setting you free. We show the artist shouting I'm setting you free during the argument. Again, this helps highlight our song and convey the link between the song and story we told in the narrative. We noticed Plan B's music video for She Said included interactions with the sounds such as clapping or clicking to showcase the beat. Therefore, we decided to subtly use this to achieve a similar effect. Another music video convention is that the video should contain at least 2 settings. This is something else we used, as our video contains 3 settings. These are the forest, the dance studio and the house. We included 3 settings as it helped make our video entertaining, as we constantly cut between each section. This is achieved in Taylor Swift's music video for Safe and Sound, which inspired our music video. They cut between the 2 locations of a forest and a cabin. A convention of pop music videos is that they often contain a dance routine, yet this routine is usually not shown in full. This is a convention we used in our music video, as we included a dancer doing a ballet routine. We decided to include this in our music video as we felt the flowing and dreamy movements of the ballet dancer would help create an ethereal atmosphere, which is what we wanted to achieve in the video. We took inspiration from Selena Gomez's pop music video for her song Same Old Love, where again the dancers helped create the video's mood. In Selena's video, this was a glamorous appearance. Pop music videos often use bright colours, and this is the convention that we developed, as our use of colour is not what you would automatically think of as being bright. Our artist wears a white dress in the forest section in the music video. White is not a stereotypically bright pop colour, yet we believed it to appear as a bright colour in our music video, as it stood out against the dark greens and browns of the forest setting. Therefore, the artist clearly stood out, which made the white bright in this particular setting. We also felt that the various greens of our forest setting provided a vibrant backdrop. Our inspiration for this came from Taylor Swift's music video for Blank Space, as despite this being a hugely successful pop video, the colours used in it are not particularly bright. Lots of colour is used, yet it's more toned down in pastel shades. Therefore, we felt we could also develop this convention in our video. Pop videos often have a teenage audience, as this was another convention we used. we discovered that our target audience was females aged 15 to 19, so it was vital that we adhered to this convention. We listened to our target audience's feedback on location, props and costume to cater our video to their needs, but we also made sure our narrative appealed to a teenage audience. The artist and boyfriend character in our music video are both teenagers. We therefore hope the story we tell in the narrative might be relatable to a teenage audience, making it more entertaining for them to watch. Taylor Swift's You Belong With Me music video uses a similar idea to this, as it follows the story of a girl in high school who has a crush on the popular guy. We took inspiration from this as we saw from the success of the video that using teenage characters could vastly help cater your video to a teenage audience. We challenged the convention of using extreme close-ups, such as in Ariana Grande's Focus music video. Instead of drawing a viewer's attention to the artist this way, we felt using long shots would be more effective in our setting and with our storyline. As previously discussed, this is because we felt long shots highlighted our artist better, as you could see her isolation in comparison to the empty woodland setting. This successfully showed our artist whilst also ensuring we fit the message of the song, which is about feeling trapped in an anxious relationship. Therefore, we felt having our artist lost in the woods and alone would help us to tell this story, and long shots conveyed this better than extreme close-ups, which didn't provide us with the opportunity to show this. The final pop convention we used is the use of special effects in the video, although these are subtle. Over the shots in the woods, we used the effects Bokeh Random and Sidelights in Final Cut Pro to achieve the various moving light effects and beams that move across the screen, as these created the dreamlike effect we were after, whilst also giving my music video the stylised appearance that videos of the pop genre have. We also used a rewind effect of a branch breaking and fixing again to represent the lyric "We fall apart and fall back together," and the effect projector was used over the narrative section to make it appear like it is a home video. Special effects allowed us to make our video more interesting to watch. We had two main sources of inspiration. Taylor Swift's 22 music video inspired the camera effect, as she uses a similar one in the video, whilst the lighting effects and Gabrielle Aplin's panic chord inspired those used in our performance section. For our digipack, we included and therefore used the conventions that state the band logo and the artist's name should be included on the front cover of the album. For our artist, her full name was used for the band logo, and therefore the band logo and the artist's name were included as one feature. We knew the importance of including the artist's name and band logo on the cover of our digipack, as it informs people viewing it who the artist of the album is, and the logo allows continuous branding across all products, including our poster. We used a large font to make this information clearly stand out. Almost all artists include the artist's name and logo on their album cover, but it's Ellie Goulding's digipack for Halcyon Days that provided us with inspiration, as we saw that the bold clear font she used easily stood out, and we felt we should also use a large clear font to achieve a similar effect. It is also a convention to include the album name both on the cover of the digipack and on the spine, and we used both of these conventions. It is important to include this information clearly, as similarly to the artist name and logo, it informs people which album they are looking at and allows them to easily identify it by its name. Again, we used another bold and large font to ensure this information stood out. Successful pop artist Rihanna also uses this convention, as her album, Loud, clearly shows the album name written across the bottom of the front of the digipack. Therefore, we use this as inspiration for ours. We also used the convention that states the track listing for the album must be included on the digipack, and we included this in the traditional place it is often found, which is on the back cover of the album. The track listing is important as it informs people which songs are included on the album and what these are called. This can help people decide whether to buy the album, or it might help people learn more about the songs. Therefore, it's important to include as it helps inform people about your artist. We used a simple black font so this information could clearly be read, whilst the font also provided us with a continuous theme to our other fonts. The inspiration for the appearance of our track listing comes from again Ellie Goulding's digipack for Halcyon Days. We developed the convention that states the track information should be included in the digipack, as it isn't obviously seen on any of the panels in our design. Instead, we decided to include the track and album information in a booklet, which is contained in the digipack in a pull-out sleeve. This can be seen on the top right panel, which shows the booklet poking out of the top of the sleeve. We decided to use a booklet instead of writing the information on one of the panels, as we felt to look more aesthetically pleasing, and it gave us free space on the outside of the sleeve to feature more text and artwork. We also used the digipack convention that states the digipack should contain some form of artwork. The main artwork in our digipack can be seen on the lower right panel, which features the silhouette of the dancer against a forest background. Also on the middle top panel, we use the Polaroid picture frames around shots of our artist to give the appearance of a stack of photographs. We felt it to be important to include artwork in our digipack as it helped us to convey our natural and dreamy brand image, whilst it also provides the stylised appearance of the pop genre. It also makes our digipack more visually pleasing. We noticed that Gabrielle Aplin's digipack for her album English Rain also uses artwork throughout with the use of the coloured objects against the black and white background. Similarly, these help her to convey her digipack's overall innocent and playful theme, whilst also making the album more eye-catching. A convention of digipacks of the pop genre is that they should convey the artist's brand image, and this is a convention we used. We decided that we wanted our artist's brand image to be natural, down-to-earth and ethereal. Therefore, we chose the theme of nature in our digipack to convey this, which is demonstrated by the numerous forest backgrounds and the constant use of yellows and greens, as these colours connote simplicity and nature. Also, this is conveyed through the artist's outfit, which is the same as featured in the video. The long dress makes the outfit glamorous and therefore suits the pop genre, yet the light cream colour matches our dreamy and ethereal brand image. It's important to include the artist's brand image in the digipack, as all products highlight and showcase the artist, and the artwork and pictures on the digipack should represent how you want your artist to appear to an audience. Our inspiration came from Katy Perry's digipack for her album Teenage Dream. Although she uses a completely different brand image to us, we noticed that this was consistent throughout all aspects of the digipack, which helped create an overall image of the artist. We also used the convention that states pictures of the artist should be included in the digipack. These can be seen all over the digipack as pictures of our artist appear on 4 of the 6 panels, and these include a variety of close-up shots, mid-shots and long shots. We included pictures of the artist as once again the digipack should showcase the artist, and including pictures will achieve this. Also, it's important that people can instantly recognise who the artist of an album is, and pictures can easily help with this. We noticed the effect of this in Gabrielle Aplin's digipack for her album Light Up the Dark, in which pictures of her are used constantly across most panels, reinforcing that the focus of the album is on her. The next convention is that bright colours should be included, and this is something we used. The bright colours we chose are green and yellow, as we believe these to match our natural theme, yet they are still bright colours. They are used in the majority of the backgrounds, particularly in the spine of the digipack and on the disc panel, which features a yellow to green gradient. Bright colours are important in pop digipacks, as they match the upbeat nature of pop music, which creates a link between our digipack and music video. We took inspiration from Katy Perry's Teenage Dream digipack, as again, although she uses a different colour theme to us, it's clear that it's constant throughout and you can instantly recognise her as being a pop artist. The final digipack convention we use is the inclusion of a link to the song, and we achieve this in 2 ways. Firstly, our song is called Out of the Woods, and therefore the theme of nature in our digipack is shown through the use of green and the tree-themed backgrounds. Secondly, the pictures of our artist are shots taken from our music video, therefore providing a direct link. We felt it to be important to include this convention as it allows continuity in theming throughout our brand image, and it signifies to an audience that these 2 products belong to the same artist. Inspiration again came from Gabrielle Aplin, as her Light Up the Dark digipack contains very similar images and theming to her Light Up the Dark music video. A poster convention we challenged is the inclusion of the album cover on the poster. The reason we challenged this convention is the exact album cover is not included on the poster, although a similar image is. The picture of the artist on the poster is the same image we used on the album cover. As this image is the only one featured on the poster, we felt it definitely showed enough similarity to draw connections between the poster and digipack. Therefore, rather than including the album cover on the poster, our poster's overall image works as a slight reworking of the album cover, showing numerous similarities. We decided to do this rather than use the album cover, as although many similarities were retained, it created differentiation amongst our products. Other posters from the pop genre use similar ideas to us. For example, the poster for Britney Spears' Circus album does not include the album cover, but instead includes the same font and colours as the album cover. We used the conventions of including both ratings and reviews. We used ratings from Billboard and MTV, as these magazines are both known for focusing on the pop genre, therefore this identifies our poster as representing our pop album, whilst the high ratings showcase our artist by adding credibility. Similarly, we used a review from Glamour magazine, which is a slight development of the convention. Although Glamour is not a music magazine, it has a young female audience, which is very similar to our target audience. Therefore, we thought including a quote from them would attract our target audience. Our inspiration came from the poster for Ellie Goulding's album Lights, which also uses both ratings and reviews as this boosts the positive reputation of the album. We also use the convention that states the artist's website should be featured on the poster, as this is included in a clear font at the bottom. We felt it to be important to include this information as it provides someone looking at the poster with more information on where they can find the artist, thus showcasing the artist further. We noticed a lot of posters included websites for this reason, such as Katy Perry's One of the Boys album poster. A convention we developed is the inclusion of the album's release date, as instead of stating a particular date, our poster says "on sale now". Ultimately, this achieves the same purpose as people still know when the album is available, and we felt that using this phrasing rather than a particular date made the album sound new, no matter how long it had been out, which helped further showcase our artist. Demi Lovato's poster of Unbroken also uses this technique, as her poster states "in stores now". It is a convention for pop posters to use simplistic typography, which is something we both used and challenged. Our use of this convention can be seen through the font use for the artist name and the majority of the information. We chose a simple font for the artist name as it connoted the down-to-earth and serious about music nature of our brand image, whilst the simple font used for the majority of the information is clear and easy to read. It also provides continuity between the poster and our digipack. We noticed that simple fonts could be successful from Rihanna's poster for Rated R, as the font is simple and therefore easy to read, yet still fits with the theming of the poster. We challenged this convention with the font used for the album name, as we wanted this to stand out, and the soft, cursive writing also helps provide the dreamy, ethereal aspects of our brand image. We noticed that some pop artists did use a combination of simple and bolder fonts, such as Marina and the Diamonds on her poster for Champagne. Another pop genre convention is that the ratings used on the poster should come from pop music-centered reviewers, and this is something we used. As previously discussed, for us we used MTV and Billboard, which are both renowned for their reporting on pop music through their magazines, TV channels and websites. Both also hold award ceremonies celebrating pop music every year. Therefore, these were suitable for our artist and genre. We used the convention of including information about the artist's successful songs. In our poster, clearly stated in white writing is a statement featuring the #1 single, Out of the Woods. This allows our audience to once again draw connections between the poster and our music video, and helps create an overall positive and well-known reputation for our artist. We decided to state it was a #1 single, as this also boosts the artist's credibility and further showcase them. Other pop artists do this, such as Katy Perry's One of the Boys poster, which states includes #1 smash hit. The final convention we used is the use of a theme throughout the poster. The theme in our poster was the same as our music video and digipack, and this was nature. This theme is demonstrated in the poster through the use of the superimposed image of trees over the artist's face. Also, the natural brown and cream tones suit the theme of nature. We felt it was important to create an overall theme between our products so people could instantly connect them as belonging to our artist by their similar appearance. The theme of nature also, as previously discussed, allows us to convey our down-to-earth and dreamy brand image. Although Britney Spears uses a different theme to us for her Circus album poster, this use of bright colour and typography is continuous throughout her album as well, and therefore we saw the importance of clearly showing similarities between products. In conclusion, across our 3 products, we felt it to be very important to use a large number of conventions, as these ensured our products were appropriate, whilst also appearing as a product that belonged to the pop genre. We also felt it to be relevant to develop and challenge a number of conventions, as we decided that we wanted our products to be individual and stand out, and we sometimes felt certain conventions didn't match our brand image or theming.